Yo, what is up, YouTube? This is another Dynasty mode, and this is week 2, and we're versing SMU, and I have a feeling we're gonna beat the living shit out of them. So, while we're watching these retarded tips on how to coach, and a notification telling me that one of my friends is now offline, oh look, we're here at Ford Stadium. Ford Stadium. Wow. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? And those graphics beautiful too. SMU think they got a chance. Holy, yo, they about to get whooped. I'm dead serious. They're about to get whooped. I am going to tell a few things that I like and dislike about this game. I like how the different teams have different sponsors, but why can't you, if you're in Dynasty mode, why can't you pick a sponsor for your team? I don't get it. And what about in Dynasty mode, instead of working your way up from an offensive coordinator to a head coach, why don't you work your way up from a head coach to like the general manager, so you could get a new stadium, change the uniforms up, and just do a whole lot of crazy shit. And they stretching the Blues, I guess, because they gonna get whooped. And linebacker only 215 pounds. I know a basketball player that weigh more than him, and he a point guard. And he weighs 220 pounds. He ain't fat or muscle. Dude is brawn. And we win the coin toss, of course. Of course. And we gotta receive, man. Gotta receive. That there's no option. But what else do I dislike about this game? Now, I played on Heisman. It seems like if you don't have a safety cheating, if a safety is not cheating and he's staying back, and your man does a slant route and gets off his defender, every time that safety will either intercept the ball, smack it down, or make you do drop it. That brings me to my next dislike. They drop the ball so many times. It's like they don't got no hands. Yo, I swear, I throw the ball to them. This is like a perfect touchdown opportunity. And the dude dropped the ball. Like, come on. And that's really not good. And one thing I do like is the graphics. The graphics are just amazing. What they don't do in this game, and it is freaking retarded. Okay, of course, the ball's going out of bounds, so why the hell would you even try to catch the ball? But, you know, the band in this game, they only use the band for, Road to Glory in the, high school. Why can't they show the band at the middle of the game for Dynasty mode, or even Play Now mode? That is retarded. Because in Black College Football Experience, the only competition that this game ever had, and it was bad competition because there was only like, I don't know, like 30 schools, Black College. Yeah, they had like a band mini game because obviously Black colleges are known for their bands. So they had a band mini game, and look at this shit. He dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. Butterfingers, yo. You go Bronco Butterfingers, son. Bronco Butterfingers. I swear. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't want to be a mini game. That shit gonna be retarded. And another thing I hate about that game is this game is when the dude catches the ball and he got 5 feet off the dude, but for some reason the dude just morphs to tackle him. I thought it was a whole new collision then detection, whatever, and this blinking thing, and the wobbly stuff. See, they just flipped my play. I picked some and they flipped my play, and look, I didn't even know I was doing that play. I didn't even know. It's retarded. What else? What else? What else? What else do I love? What do I love about this game? The presentation is there, but you know how much stuff they got rid of since they were there? Okay, we're gonna go through the list. I don't have a list. This is off the top of my head. I don't write shit down. Yeah. So, number one, they took out FCS schools. I remember when Hofstra had a football program, and it was like 4 years ago. You could play as Hofstra. You could play as Harvard, Columbia, play as all the Ivy League schools, Florida A&M, play as all these FCS schools, but not all of them. Obviously, they don't have enough stuff in it. But it was kind of cool. And in the game, you could create your own school, not just in Team Builder. See, what's the difference between Team Builder and creating a school? The difference is, and someone's calling me, I'm not going to answer that. So, yeah. But you see me score that touchdown. But creating a school was much different, because you're doing it in game and you have to go through that whole downloading process. And you see, that's a good. They took out that feature. What else feature? They took out Aaron Andrews for the Road to Glory thing. What the heck? Why? I mean, I would. They don't even talk about my player. My player just does stuff, and that's it. They don't say, "Oh, this dude had a great performance." If EA owns Sports Center or owns ESPN or something like that, why don't they use it? Why don't they use it to their advantage? Because EA Sports just wants everything to themselves, because they already know that they suck. Why don't they just use it for like a Saturday wrapper? Because when I played NFL 2K5, the reason why I got the game in 2008. I saw my cousin had it for the PS2. I'm playing this game. I'm like, wow, this is a decent game. Then I went to GameStop. This thing's $2. I'm like, holy crap! And I bought it. And the game should be worth more. So yeah. So I had to pause for a minute, cause my friend ordered me and he knocked on my door. I had to answer that. And I'm sorry if this is a little off, and I just scored a touchdown. I'm sorry if this is a little off, because obviously I paused and I had to figure out what time did I stop and all that crap. What else do I don't like about this game? What do I don't like? I don't like how running backs just get tired. It's like they don't got no stamina. They always get the wind knocked out of them and stuff. It's like, it's crazy. Because I swear, they keep switching my running back to a light-skinned second string bum. And I just don't like it. And it's retarded. And, the way that, the computer's offense, when you're not watching the computer, is freaking horrible. I swear, SMU did not score a single point in this game. We blew them out of the water. I mean, I love the stadiums, you know. If you were a coach, why can't you lead your team to the, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. He couldn't even lob it over the defender's head. That's what I'm talking about. But why can't the head coach lead his team out onto the field instead of that furry mascot? I mean, obviously it's the mascot, so you gotta have the mascot. But what about the head coach? Give him some love? No love for him. Breaking hearts. Oh, that's black and yellow, but come on. And this, yo. Man, yo, he just dropped the ball. He just dropped the ball. That would have been a touchdown. Man, it's a good thing that we whooping them, son. Yo, if that was in the fourth quarter and I was losing by, I would have been pissed. I would have sent this game back to GameStop and got Blackouts and Midnight Club. And speaking of those games, I want to get to Madden 12. And when I get to Madden 12, my series will be called Road to the Pros. Since I'm a little late with my Road to Glory player, I decided, and look at this lob, touchdown, swag transition. But you know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm about to get Madden NFL 12, and when I get it, I'm gonna do a series called Road to the Pros. And since my Road to Glory character is already in his sophomore year, I'm gonna go from his junior year. I'm gonna start in his junior year, play all the games, then wait to the end, and then I'm gonna get drafted right out of my junior year. Cause there's no way in hell I'm staying 4 years in college. You must be crazy. And since we're talking about that, you remember when they had like dorm rooms in Campus Legend? They used to call it Campus Legend, now it's Road to Glory. They used to have like their own dorm room, and before it was on PS3, every year, look at that perfect block in the end zone. That was all because of the tight end blocking. Look at that perfect block. Well, you can't really see it in the replay, but you could get your own dorm room, and every year your dorm room will upgrade and stuff. That was like Madden Superstar mode. Like, your house would upgrade. They don't got that no more. And I hate that because, you know, hey, I got my own dorm, and you don't got no dorm, you don't got no calendar, you don't got none. It's crazy. But about my Road to the Pros, it'll be good, and the freaking thing lagging. And I'm sorry about that because transition. I'm sorry about that because, yeah, I had a HP PC and the thing is lagging once again. So what else? What transition? What else? Basically that's the only beef I got with this game. What? They just need a Saturday wrap-up show, like, and guess what was that? Did they really need a tippy toe? Nowhere near, like 5 feet away from, come on, dog. What I'm talking about is, like, these dudes, like, they should make a Saturday wrap-up for, you know, the bowl game. After all the bowl games, like, right before the BCS National Bowls and the Rose Bowl, they should have a BCS recap. And look at that! Look at that! He should have scored a touchdown. Oh my God, yo. Yo. He should have scored a touchdown. But they should have like a BCS Bowl wrap-up show and all the wrap-ups and all that. And that would be pretty cool. And another, this just came to my mind. The beef I have with this is uncool band music. This band music is not the best. I mean, when I'm going to watch a Saturday college football game, because on Saturdays is basically all I watch in the afternoon, Saturday college football. And this dude, like, if they play some really good music on commercials, they don't have the good music no more. What else do I hate about this game? Why would they even, if they were trying to get rid of the FCS schools, why the heck did they bring back? No, they didn't bring it back, but they brought FCS Southeast, FCS Midwest, FCS South, FCS North. What the, man, that's not important, not relevant, it's retarded, because really, it's just, man, they just put that out because they wanted to say, hey, y'all want an FCS team? Now here they are. And these teams are like cupcake teams. First of all, James Madison beat Virginia Tech. Second of all, Appalachian State beat number 5 Michigan. Ringing any bells, yo? Come on. Come on, dude. And like, we're having like 2 FCS teams coming to the NCAA next year, not this year, next year. Texas State and University of Texas San Antonio. So like they're going to the WAC, the WAC conference. And the beef I have with University of Texas San Antonio is that this year is their first year of football. Is their first ever year of football. So even though if they have a sucky season, they will still be coming to the WAC. And guess what? Texas A&M is going to the SEC. I thought SEC stand for Southeastern Conference. Now, I thought LSU isn't even Southeastern. LSU is Southwestern because, you know, Louisiana Southwestern, but they need to change that. Stop adding, like TCU is not even Mountain West. Okay, they're freaking, and they want to go to the Big East. That doesn't make any sense. That does not make any sense. Wait, come on, dog. And University of Massachusetts is coming next year. I can't wait to get the next NCAA version of this game. I can't wait to play with that former FCS schools. And this commentary comes to a close. We just beat the living shit out of them. You can look for the score yourself. J-Rob, outie!